Good morning, everyone. I want to do a video so that I can keep you up to date to what I'm doing this weekend, and so you can get excited about your business and do the same. The month of October, November, and December are super busy months because we do a lot of events. At least in this area, we have lots and lots of events. So this weekend, as you know, we are doing the walk. Our walk is tomorrow, and today we're setting up the tent, and they asked us to bring books so that we can stuff inside the bags, the goodie bags that Avon is giving out at the events. This year, Avon has tents at all the events nationwide. So there's events scattered all over the United States where we're raising awareness and we're participating in these walks. Avon is, and the Avon representatives as well. So it's a great opportunity for us to build our business and just connect with people and let them know that Avon is one of the biggest contributors to the to the American Cancer Association, which is huge. When we partner with them, it was something that was amazing. So today I want to get you guys a little bit more excited than what you are, so that you can start preparing for your events this month. For us, is one of the biggest time of the year. We get to mingle with the community. We get to recruit a lot. We get to sell our baskets. So I'm going to show you my setup here. So I have my books. As you can see, I have my books here. And my baskets. What I want to do this year is to good morning, Darlene, and say good morning, you guys. Tell me where you're from. I like comments. So if you have any questions about what I'm sharing today, by all means, just say at least hello. I'm working with Campaign 24 and 25. I'm doing probably about 150 books. And I have my labels here. With my labels, I like to, good morning, Josie. Good morning, Bernita. With my labels, I like to add my website. I have a blog, which is bossLifeLegacy.com. Then I like to also add my sellavon.com. And my website. Good morning, Jean from Alabama. And basically just getting my tools ready, my name out there to make sure that people can find me in different social medias. That's why I created my blog page. It took me a little while, but I did it. I did it with WordPress. It was a lot of time. And I learned as I went. So it's not hard to create your own website, your own page. You just have to set up the time to do it. And for me, it was worth it, because when people ask me who I am and what I do, I direct them to my blog. I have all my information, all my websites, even the videos from the largest to recruiting campaigns that Avon did. We have our videos there that Avon did for us. That was a big honor for us to be in both of those campaigns with other representatives. And I let people know that this business could be huge for anybody who decides that they want to be part of. So now I am going to get my tools ready. It's easy. I also have my literature bags. These you can get them on your avon.com. They're 50 for 80 cents. What I love about Avon. Hi, Dania. Dana, how are you? Sometimes it's kind of dark in here, so I can barely see you guys' name. Hi, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. I like to, to have my tools already prepared on the table. This you can get for 80 cents, 50 for 80 cents at youravon.com. So I'm gonna get them ready, and I'm gonna tell you how I do it. I have all my tools here. Oh, and then I did these also. These are the Enroll Me cards. I also did some door hangers. I'm big on promotions because when I'm out there promoting the earnings opportunity, I want to make sure that people know who I am. Hi, Kathy. Keely sends good morning kisses. Oh, good morning, Keely. For those of you who know Keely, she was at Red Fest. She is an Avon superstar also. But she is amazing and she follows us. So every time we go to these events, we say hi to Keely. This is, thank you, Marsali. This is what I do. And then in the back, it's in Spanish, okay? So I'm gonna tell you how I put these together. I woke up early this morning because I couldn't get these things ready. Yesterday, I was so busy yesterday and the day before yesterday. So I hate to wait for the last minute, but sometimes that's what I have to do. So I put my label here, and I wanted to do a video for you guys too. And then I did these. I only have like a few more left. They're 5,000, so I only have these and these left. So I do a lot of promotion, and I'm gonna use these, all of them. And it basically talks about, this is when we first purchased our Magic Bus. We did these cards so we can promote our events with our information. So I'm gonna put these in here. And that's it. Oh, wait a minute, one more. I also made these for my tables. Hi, Melissa. I also did this for my tables. This you can find at my page, builditbignow.com. These are I call them foundation flyers because I have information about fundraising, about the Avon cause, and then in the bottom I put my information here. So why did I do these? Because we were not able to get into some of the fundraising events, the free events at big chain stores like Walmart, Walgreens, Winn-Dixie. So with these flyers, we were able to get into some of these stores that in the past they wouldn't let us set up. And instead of taking books, sometimes they wouldn't let us take books, but when they did, we just set them up on top of the table, and as people were interested, they will grab the book. So to get people to grab our attention to our table and to be able to work our table, we just basically gave out these flyers and let them know that we're here supporting the community and educating them on breast health. That's what we do during the month of October. So another thing that I did on these are in Spanish. So if you want to grab them in English and Spanish, they are on our website. So another thing that I did this differently at this event, I do these baskets. I'm going to show you. I do these baskets, but let me think I can turn the camera. I think, yeah. Okay, so I did these baskets. They're very cost effective. These are makeup baskets with, with the pencils, glimmer stick and lip pencil. So basically, I used the inventory that I had. See, these right here are the makeup that Avon had on sale at the Miami Sales Center that they were not gonna sell anymore. So I got it for a very, very good deal. You can put together little sets so that you can have raffles. Throughout your event, and it engages people to stay with you. So what we did at this event, sometimes we're so busy that we do the raffles at the end on the event. But what we did this time that was different, we raffle these baskets every hour. So this cost to me on this baskets plus preparation anywhere from $3 to $4 each. So they're very easy to make. I put them in these upside down plates, clear plates, and it's a good presentation and it's a gift, and then you can take pictures of whoever wins the baskets. And you collect names and numbers so you can follow up. Now, what I did differently this year is that every hour we did a drawing. So every hour we, the event was from 6 to, from 6? I have done so many events this week that I don't even know. No, from 12 to 6, yeah, this particular one. So it was a 6 hours of event. So that means that you have to do 6 baskets. I can't do 2 things at the same time, talk and stuff. So I'm gonna, instead of doing it this way, I am going to do it this way. Okay, so I'm gonna slide it down like this. And let's see if I'm not forgetting anything else. And that's it, and I stuff it like that. So let's say this keeps it, hi Ruby, this keeps it neat. And let's say that I'm gonna give it out at the event, then I just take it out so they can carry it. Or if I'm gonna stuff it in the bag, then they have like a bombita kind of book so that they can take with them. Okay, nice presentation. It says enroll now. It has all the recruiting stuff. It has my name, my information all over it, my websites, and a brochure. But you know, guys, the most important thing about all of this is not just giving out a book. It's about connecting, about getting to know people, about asking them questions, and hearing their stories. Hi, Timothy. Timothy in the house. Timothy. So hearing their stories, and finding out about them. So we want to make sure that you reach out to those people who are there, who are coming to you. We had several events, incentives coming out, like the vacation like a boss incentive. So, I'm getting my team excited, and I'm excited about the trip. We are partnering with them. I'm really the kind of person that partners with whoever wants to partner. I'm not the one that obligates someone to be somewhere they don't want to be. So I kind of let them, tell me, hey, can you help me? Can you support me? Can I learn about you? And then that's when I step in. But otherwise, I don't even waste my time with I call them silent representatives who don't even reach out. That means they don't want to be bothered, so I don't bother them. That's how I work. So I had several of you ask me that they don't have a team and they don't know how to start because they always see me with my team at the events, and they want to know, hey, why, I see you with a lot of your team members, and I want to take my team, but I don't have people to go with. Well, that many times, not only for new representatives, but even for me, we've had periods of times in our career that we just say, you know what, I'm starting all over again. I'm starting from scratch. I had to do that several times throughout my career, where I had to just get out there and work by myself and build a new team. But eventually your team, the ones that was not with the partnering with you, will say, okay, she's working hard, she's working with new people, I'm falling behind. And then they do decide to go ahead and do something about it. And they, all of a sudden, they partner with you and they start working with you. So basically, you have to lead by example. You got to make sure that you're out there promoting your business and that you are doing your job, building your business, because the only one who's not allowed to quit is you. You are not allowed to quit. You're not allowed to give up. This is an invitation business for me. I invite them a lot. I invite my team. I love them very much. But at the end, I choose who I want to work with. And the ones that I want to work with are the ones, that reach out to me. So, and Timothy says, me too, silent representatives are missing out by not working with their upline. Reach out, people. Yes, we need for you guys to wake up. So if you're new, this event, this incentive is geared for new representatives, because you guys have an opportunity to build your business, get excited, and then take a vacation. Everyone can qualify to go to Los Cabos, Mexico, and also the new representatives can earn a new iPad. So if you're new and you want to make money, you want to go to Los Cabos, you want to build a business, make money, get excited about all these incentives, they're geared to give you the right behavior on how to build a business, a healthy business. They teach you how to become a great leader for your team, how to build a team by recruiting, how to build your sales, because you also earn points by building your sales. But like I was saying, for the new people who do not have a team, get out there and find a team. What I love about events is that people come to you, people that are looking for you. I have seen the difference and I still do it. Like when I don't do events, I go out, I pass out my books, I talk to people, I prospect, I go to laundry rooms, run laundry mats, I go to stores to leave my books, I walk the shopping centers, the parking lots, prospecting, talking to people. That's what I do. That's part of my job. Just like people get up and go to their office and sit down and do their work, my job is basically to network, to get out there, to find people, to network with people, build the excitement in my area. And I always say that when I go out, especially when I go out with my team, the entire Naples wakes up. It's like, wow, she's here. And they know, because it's... everybody knows everybody. So they say, oh, Milagros is over there. It's over there at the, at this place. So they, they go ahead and and say, tell this one and tell the other one, and all of a sudden your event is full of different people. And I can seriously tell you that I know so many people already in this area, and they know me very well, that my name is just out there. It's been out there for many years, and I continue to put it out there for many years. So become the person in your local market, get out there, and it's fun to recruit. And another thing I like about events is that it builds your confidence to talk to people, and also to work on objections. If you are a shy person, then you want to do events. You want to talk to people, and then when they tell you their objections and their stories and their things, then you're able to use that when you're doing other prospecting events. So build your team and find new people. Even if you have to go out there, you don't have to have a team to build a team. You know, you just have to go out there and do it yourself, and you'll see that the results are gonna come. You know, little by little, you're gonna start seeing that you know more, that you're learning as you go, and that your team, you know, is getting excited because they're seeing the leaders work. How many leaders are out there that their team don't know what they're doing, and they think that they're not working, and in reality they probably are working, but they're not saying anything. They don't, you know, I'm big on pictures. I'm big on leaving a trail, not only to get people excited, but also to find new recruits. So I do videos, I do pictures. When I go out, you know, sometimes I'm by myself. I either take a selfie or have other people take a picture for me. And that way people know what I'm doing. They get ideas, just like I'm doing this video, doing the books for you guys, with you guys. I do the same things you guys do. I'm a representative just like you. It's just that I have more experience, and I take my business serious, because for me this is an income. This is an income producing business. It's not a hobby. It's not something that I have to do when I have to do it. When I can't do it, I do it because I have to. It's my, besides that I love it, I have to. It's my work. So I love my business. I love the earnings. The earnings are awesome. I never imagined ever earning this kind of money working for anybody else. And I worked for the government for 7 years, and I'm making more than 3 times the amount of money that I was making when I left. 4 times more the money that I was making when I left the government job. So imagine that, if you can say that you work for yourself, that you're in charge of your earnings. I know that you know, I like real estate. I like to invest. I like investments. We're getting ready for retirement, so we are big on investment, and we just have to be careful on what we do. But when we invest, we make sure that we have the money to invest. So how do we get the money to invest? Well, my husband works harder at his job, and I work harder on my Avon business, and we're a teamwork together. We wanna get thousands of dollars to buy this. Then we'll go ahead and work harder, and that's when I talk about goals. You know, if you have goals, that's all you need. You need to know why you're working, and then the how is gonna come by itself. Because if you know that you want to get this much money, then you know that you have to recruit this many people, that you have to sell this amount of products to be able to to be able to get to your goal. Now, don't let, like, I have seen a lot of representatives that have a full-time job and they're comfortable. Let's talk about that. You're comfortable at your full-time job. You love your job. You're never going to leave it. But then you don't have a plan B. So Carol says, go Milagros, multiple streams of income. You're a winner. Thank you so much, Carol. Yes. So yes, you do understand having a multiple streams of, and that's the millionaire's mindset. I'm always talking about millions, and I'm always talking about, you know, goals and things like that. Well, you know, you might say money is not everything, but money can really make a difference, not only in your life and your family's life and your children, but also helping others. When you have money, you're able to help others also. So, you know, it's not free money, it's money that you work for. Joy says, you decide who you want to follow. Are they helping you get where they want to go? Thanks for being a good role model. Oh, thank you, Joy. Thank you. And, you know, I wish that I can tell you guys how passionate I am about, you know, my retirement goals. I look at my future, and it's like if I see it every day, because I don't want to retire poor. I don't want to depend on anyone to support us when we are not able to. So my big why is to be able to have a substantial income, so that when we are not able to work as hard as we are, then we are all set. So decide what it is that you're passionate about and what it is that you want to do, and start doing it now. I have seen, back to a subject that I was talking about, representatives who love their jobs, who are passionate about their job, but they don't have a plan B. So what happens? That, you know, something happens and they're not able to go to their jobs anymore, and they lose everything that they have worked for throughout their lifetime, just because they don't have anything else to fall back on. That's always been my biggest care. And even though I could have been able to stay home, watch the kids, and not work, and just live a moderate life, I said, you know, in a household, the man and the woman have to work. They have to support each other, and they have to build a good income together. So that's why I always knew that I had to work, and I've always worked. Ever since I came into this country, I had a job. So, you know, it's like, I have been, you know, saying to many representatives out there, that if you are happy with what you're doing, but you just push yourself a little harder and set aside some part-time time to build a great business and take it serious, then imagine how much ahead you're going to be able to be. Hi, Laura. How are you? Thank you guys for coming and being here with me today in this chat. I'm preparing my book. So it makes it easier when you have, when you're talking and you're doing this, because then you're not bored. Good morning, Daisy. So yes, it's like, I tell you, you really have to think about what it is that you want for your future. And when I talk about, I just recently listened to a lot of personal development, and that's what keeps me focused. Believe me. Joy says, I love having multiple streams of money to be my own boss. Start doing it now. You can live on. Exactly. Hello. thank you so much for sharing. I love that. I love that. And not very many people are, programmed to believe that they can build multiple streams of income. So then what I was saying is that I listen to a lot of personal development. I listen to many motivators. They all have great things to share. Good morning, Sergio. But when I posted that, learn, to give yourself value, be around people that are gonna give you value. So, you want to think about where you want to be in the future, where you're going right now, and how you're gonna get there. But if you keep hanging out with people that are taking away from you and not adding value to you and your goals and your things, then you're gonna realize that you're being set back, that you're not gonna get there as fast as you can because you're not within the circle of people that add value to the person you want to become, you wish to become. So, when I talk about that, is, meaning imagining yourself where you're going to be in the future, by going to places where these people are. If you want to retire soon, then learn about what it is to be able to retire and the kind of lives the retirees live. They live a pretty awesome life. So I can relate to a lot of my friends are retired, and we can really have lots of conversations with retirees because they are basically, have worked their entire life, and then all of a sudden they live this great life that you are envisioning to have, and all of a sudden it becomes more doable, and it becomes more motivating to know that you're going to be able to be there with them when you stop working, that you're not going to be working very hard. And I love when I go to the events, and then I talk to the older ladies, and they say, no, I'm already retired. I love to hear that, other than if I see an older person that says, oh, I need an extra income, and then I want to help them. But then you also have the ones who have worked to be able to say, I'm already retired. I'm not working another day of my life. So, figure out what it is what's important to you. I know that what's important to me is not important to everybody. But I tell you, I talk about our millions a lot. I talk about, how we want to get to where we want to get. And I want to be able to influence some of you guys to think about your future and think about what it is that you really want to go with your business. When it comes to building a business, you have to figure out how much time you have to put into it, how much money, how much products you're going to sell, and how many people you're going to recruit. That's all there is. Remember, this is a network marketing business. The more people you know, the more people you're going to influence to become part of your business, and the more referrals you're going to get. Because, for example, if you're out and about, like when I go to, I was doing my hair, for example, and I'm able to give out lots of books right there. She allows me to give out books. So when I give out a book and I get an order, because I get orders at the hair place, then good morning, Chanel, and Avon, Lisa, and then she lets me give out my books. So when I talk to people and I get orders, I said, take this book. I already have your order and your information. And if you give out these books to the people that you know and get me orders, then I will give you free products. And one lady told me, yeah, but I don't want free products. And she said, I want money. Well, I already know my rules about helpers. So I said, I give products. I give products to my helpers. I don't pay them. If they want to make money, they can join the business. But that's what I do. So, say your rules and don't let people change them. And then I tell them for every $100 in products that you sell within 2 campaigns, I will give you $20 in any products of your choice. So make sure that you know what kind of comeback, and all that is going to come with experience. That's how I work with my helpers to make sure that they get free products. And also I give them, as I start building that relationship, I take them to what's new. So I don't try to make it complicated by telling, and here, look, I'm going to show you the what's new. You can make my prices. No, I build that relationship first, and I know how much they're giving me in orders every campaign. And then from there, I can upgrade them to buying from the what's new. So, the more people you come in contact with, the more opportunities you're going to have. When I say thank you for the hearts, when I see people saying, oh, I didn't make money when I joined Avon, they know exactly what they did wrong. I'm telling you, every company works. It's not, all the companies are great. There's not a bad business out there. It's just how you can relate to it and, how much you're willing to work for it. For example, I get representatives who tell me, oh, would you give me a plan? I would like to become successful. I would like you to give me a plan of what I can do. I said, of course I can. Okay, let's figure out your goals. And first of all, and this is something that you can do with your new people. Like, I at the beginning, I felt like I didn't know how to guide my team. But then if you look back and you think about how it is that you like to be guided, then you're going to be able to guide your team the same way. So I always ask questions. Okay, let's find out your goals. Hi, Tiffany. I have a table today. Oh, nice. So this is going to help you. Yeah, we're supposed to leave here by 10:30. So I have a little bit of time. I wanted to chat with you guys early so that I'm not rushing like always. So thank you for sharing and have a successful event. So I wanted, I tell them, okay, let's figure out your goals. How much money do you want to make? Why are you doing this? Why is it important to you to have an Avon business? Okay, and then the next question is, how are we gonna get there? How can I support your business for you to get there? So then they answer their own questions. They tell me their schedule. Okay, I work from this day to this day. I have activities that I share with them, such as fundraisers, events. Those are big income producing activities that they can do. You just have to figure out what the person is good at. Some people, I can see that they're very professional, very well-spoken. So they are good for presentations, for fundraising events, to do fundraisers, find fundraisers. There's some that are very creative. So I show them how they can have their own baskets and sell them and do raffles and build the business with baskets. There's other ones that are shy, so then I gear them to events so that people can come to them. Then I show them how to work the event. And, when you're working an event, you have to be active. You have to make sure that you're engaging with the audience and talking to people actively. That way you're you're getting feedback and you're connecting with people. So when you look at how you can influence your team to work on their goals and their millions, ask them these questions. And if you have to write them down and build a structure so that you can guide them, then do that. And then the next thing is, look at the incentives that they have. They can double dip with these incentives by earning iPads, by earning the trip, and by building a behavior so that they can build a great business, future business. The Vacation Like a Boss focuses on building sales and building team members. So how are they going to do that? They have to become active out in the field, finding events, free events. I have on my YouTube channel, Avon Wings, I have an entire playlist on events, how to find them. I even have live role plays at the events that I did with hidden cameras, when the person wasn't looking, so you guys can see. But basically have success takes work and persistence. Yes, Sergio, that is right. And you must put in the work. And if you look at it this way, is less than going to work a full-time job. It is. The only thing that I can say about this business is that you have to work with a lot of different personalities, and that you have to learn how to work with people, because there's many times where you see a situation, where there's a situation that you don't know how to handle it, and then you learn as you go, team situations and problems, and then that makes it harder for everybody to work with. But then at the end, you just realize that you're learning more and more as you go. Stephanie says that she's trying to get ready for her first event on Halloween. That's awesome. Yeah, those trunk or treats and tent events that are going around. Next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday, I have actually 2 events. I have one from 11 to 2, and then I have a big one from 6 to 10 p.m. So, and they're both Halloween events. So I'm gonna be busy this weekend as well, all the way to Sunday with Halloween events. But they're great because you're able to connect with the community. So by all means, schedule your events, be on the lookout. Also, I'm gonna give you another example of what you can do as far as the cost of events. You're gonna have events like our big, huge events that are very popular that are gonna cost you $500 or more, $600. If you're able to negotiate with the person and let them know that you're not gonna sell products, that you're just gonna have materials to hand out, and you're gonna be there with a small table. Make sure you negotiate, because you don't want to pay a lot of money for an event that's only a few hours, or even if it's a day, that's just not duplicatable. So what we our budget for events right now is, $30. We booked an event for next Saturday that cost it was supposed to be $500, but I talked him down to $200, and then I'm planning to take 4 to 6 of my representatives. A huge event. It's a very high-end event also, but I'm glad that I was able to get it for $200. And we're going to divide the cost with the team that's going, and that's going to make it duplicatable. Hi, Marisela. Buenos dias. And Lori. So that's going to make it duplicatable for those who are participating. I paid a lot of money for events, a lot, $700 even. That was the biggest event that I did. And, I just can't share that with my team because they are starting and they can't pay that much money for an event like that. So what I do now, I rather walk away from spending that kind of money. Instead, I don't do the event, or I just talk them down to, to less money. So, I would like to encourage you guys to set goals, figure out what it is that you want. Don't be complacent with what you have. Always look for more. Always have bigger dreams. I know a lot of people are perfectly happy with their situations, their life. But there's always something else that you can do, an extra vacation and, anything. Buy a camp somewhere. I love camping, so I like to go camping. My next goal is to buy a camp where I can build a camp in a cooler weather. It was 97 degrees yesterday, and today is going to be another hideous day. So we want a different weather sometimes. Figure out what it is that you want, what's important to you, and don't think about the money you have now because then you will never know what you really want. So sit down, put it in your calendar, jot down your goals, get your family involved. You'll be surprised how much more your family wants that they've never shared with you. But then if you guys work together, then it becomes more enjoyable. For me, working hard at this age is important because when I get to, to an older age, I'm not gonna be able. Hi, Alice. I'm not going to be able to work as hard. I don't see myself working as hard when I'm older. So I'm doing it now. I want to be able to say, you know what, I'm giving it all I have so that I'm able to enjoy what I have worked for. And another thing that is important too, and I tell this to my kids all the time. And I was having this talk with Belinda also. I was telling to her, look, Belinda, you're becoming an adult right now. You're a young lady. You're becoming an adult. Just stay away from bad influences. Stay away from people that are not going to add value to you. And I told her, I said, look to me in the eyes. I said, look to me in the eyes. And I'm going to tell you this, that every wrong decision that you do from this point on is going to set you back. And setbacks are hard. Like, you have a setback because of negligence and you knew that what you were doing was not the right thing to do. Setbacks are hard and you won't recover from a setback very easily. So, before you make a decision to do something, just make sure that you look at the consequences and that you are aware that you're either going to move ahead or you're going to take a chance to go back. So I tell that to my kids all the time. You know, I tell them, do good and good things are going to come to you. If you just do something that you know it's wrong and you do it, recovering from it, it's the worst. You won't recover from it very easily. Hi, Stephanie. So yes, you know, talk to your kids a lot. Make sure, you know, even for us, like, we pray a lot when we're making a big decision of something, an investment. Investments are tough because when you invest on something and it doesn't go well, then, you know, that's a setback. And recovering from a financial setback, it's very hard. So think about before you go ahead and do something that's going to set you back. And talk to your kids a lot, because there's a lot of bad influences out there for them. It's tough for them to basically live a life right now with everything that's going on with the kids. So you have to coach them a lot. And having a business that you can do from home is significant for them, because you're not leaving them behind you know, for somebody else to take care of them. So I'm very grateful that I was able to be a good influence for my kids, that I'm a good influence for my family, and that I continue to be, you know, who I want to be and to do what I want to do with my life by doing the right things. So you guys, think about what it is that you want out of your business. Don't wait until things are, you know, are too deep into waters before you decide, hey, I gotta hurry up and build my business, because you know, I'm already into a financial hardship. Don't wait for that financial hardship to do something. Just make sure that you do it while you're comfortable and your earnings are comfortable. And that's when people work at it the least, because they say, okay, I'm comfortable, my husband is supporting me, and I don't have to go to work. But then something happens to the husband's income, and then they're in a hurry to do something, and then it's too late. So I hope you're able to get this message. For those of you who are in leadership and you know, your team it's not performing the way you want to, we're all there. I'm letting you know, don't fall into the hole of saying my team is not working, when all you have to do is get out and work yourself, work your business yourself, find new team members, get excited about the new ones coming on board, because they're gonna need your attention and you're gonna be there for them. So if you have a team that's not performing the way that you want to, or if you're new, then decide to start from scratch. What do the stickers have on them? Okay, I have my name, okay, in the first line, my phone number, then I have my blog page, which is bossLifeLegacy.com. Then on the third, I have my Avon website. Then I have the sellavon.com and use reference code, and then my reference code. So why do I put my website? Because, you know, this label, and that's a good question, this label becomes a conversational starter. For example, if I have someone that wants to buy the products, then I tell them, when you go to my website, you get free shipping when you put in code WELCOME10. And then I might write down the code in the back, or I can tell them, you can get better deals on my website than you would from the book. That's something that I tell them, because they could. It's all broken down by categories, and there are products there that might not be on the book that are available on the website. So that to me is a selling point for them to go to my website. Then if I want somebody that wants to start the business, instead of telling them go to my website and then click on Sell Avon, I directly send them to the link and have them put my reference code. So if you go to this website, sellavon.com, and you put this reference code, you have a choice of 3 packages that you can choose from, and your website is free. Then if they ask questions, how much is it to get started? The basic package is $25. It brings $80 in products, all your tools, and your free website. Then you have 2 more choices there, depending on the investment that you have. Make it simple. If you have to replay this video to write down my conversations, then do that, because I know that I share a lot, but sometimes I'm not able to share videos when I'm out in the field. So I want to make sure that you guys know what to say and practice it. If it's difficult for you guys to talk to people, then start by practicing in front of the mirror. And the more you do it, the more you're gonna learn. I know that my team, especially the new ones, want me to be there with them 100%. And I could a few times, but because it's better to work as a team than by yourself. But if I see them that they're not duplicating what I do by going out in the field and finding their own events and doing their own events when I'm not there, then I'm not doing it with them anymore. I want to see them that they're able to find their own events, that they're able to run the business on their own without me having to be there telling them how to do it and what to do and all that crazy stuff that can drive them crazy and can drive you crazy. Nobody likes to be told what to do. Luan says, you're such a blessing to your family and to me and the fellow Avon representatives. Thank you so much, Luan. I love to share with you guys. You know why? Because when I started, I did not know how to start. I asked questions to many top leaders, and they had vague answers, even though I'm a fan to many of those top leaders. But because I know they're successful, they're my inspiration. But a lot of people didn't want to share. So I want to make sure that I don't have any restrictions with what I share. I like to share because I know that everybody deserves success, and there's so much to do in every area, in every community, that it's like you must. And let me see. Stephanie says, sorry to bombard you with questions. No, that's why I'm here. But what about recruits that have not ever placed their first order? How can I encourage her? Thank you so much for your inspire. Well, I think you're asking the wrong person about that. Because seriously, I do not try to convince anybody to make money. You don't want to make money? I'm not gonna hunt you around. I give you the opportunity. I show you how to make money. I tell you, what a great opportunity there is, and you still are not able to follow through, just keep recruiting, you know. If you recruit a lot, you're gonna have a lot of them that are not gonna come through. Just follow up with them every once in a while. Hey, I just wanted to see how you're doing, and make sure that you're doing okay. Just send me a message if things have changed, if your focus on building a business has changed. I want to be able to know so that I won't contact you anymore. However, I know that you love Avon. I would like to send you my website so that you can become my customer. So that's what I do. And Monique says, amen, they should run their own business, not you run it for them. Yes, and I do that. And I make it very clear, very, very clear for them. So, you know, those are great questions that you're asking me. Just the same for team members who say they're gonna conquer the world. They say like, oh, I'm gonna be the most successful representative. I'm gonna win you. You're gonna see me in the rich and famous. And they just talk and talk and talk, and then all of a sudden you're reaching out to them. Hey, I just wanted to know how you're doing, and they are silent. I'm like, really? You know what? I don't even bother with that, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for people who are not sincere. If you're not going to tell me, hey, you know what? Things change. I really appreciate the opportunity you gave me, that, but you know, I have another plan. Maybe in the future I can look you up again, and that's fine. You know, I have a top leader that is totally walking away from her business. There's situations that I can't control, and I'm like, okay, you know, I understand there's situations you have, but personal situations, and you have to walk away. But how does that make me feel? You know, yeah, it's like, wow, you know, I never imagined. But that's okay, because the only person that can't walk away from this business is me. And why not? Because I love what I do, and because I earned a very good income that I have built throughout the years, not because it was given to me. So, you know, ask yourself this question: is this something that you have worked so hard that you're not willing to let go? And for those of you who have a business and you haven't let it go, but it's like if you already let it go because you're not really putting in any kind of time to make it successful, then, you know, you have to realize, hey, am I playing this little game with myself? Am I, you know, really putting in what I said I was going to put in to become the successful person that I said that I would become? But you know, most of us are not willing to wait. And I think that's one of the most killers for this business. And when you start, you know, you really don't want to wait because you get desperate about making the money. Well, guess what? People that have businesses that they have to pay rent to be able to sustain, they have to wait years, and they have to be there and working hard and hire staff. There's overhead. And they don't give up. You know why they don't give up? Because they have money invested. To open a business, you have to spend thousands of dollars, and you have to have a big overhead investment in your bank to be able to go through the hard beginnings of a business where you're losing thousands of dollars instead of gaining an income. And you know, this business only requires your time and the initial investment. it doesn't require for you to put thousands of dollars down and then, you know, wait until you build that clientele. And unfortunately, when we don't put in, you know, a substantial amount of money and effort, it's easier to decide that we want to let it go rather than continuing to pursue it. So, you know, I hope that this video is able to help many of you. I shouldn't be convincing anybody to stay in the business because they have to have goals. You guys have to have goals. If you don't have goals, if you don't have a why, a reason why you're doing this, if you don't have a passion for the products, you know, another tip that I like to give you, I like to recruit customers. As a matter of fact, like I go to the $10 orders. I go there and I visit them at least for the first time because I just can't. I can't do the $10 customers because of my schedule a lot of times. So sometimes I end up, if I know that I can't recruit them, I give it to a new representative that is able to take care of them, that's closer to them. But I go to my $10 customers, my $25 customers, and take them their first order, and then I'm there to spend more time with them than with the usual customers. So for example, I maybe plan an hour because I want to be there, I want to get to know them, and I want them to feel comfortable with me in that first visit. So I'm there for maybe an hour, you know, talking to them, sharing my story, you know, talking to them about my kids, you know, they tell me about their stories and their lives, and I really get to have a good connection with them. So, you know, I either get them as helpers or I get them as representatives. If that doesn't help, then I delegate it to another representative who can take care of them. So I hope this helps you. It's important. Hi, Bethany. It's important that you guys take this business serious. No one is going to do it for you. You have to be in charge of your own business. What are your flyers about that you're closing in your brochures? Okay, you gotta watch a video from the beginning because I share a lot of more information, but this is the fundraising flyer that I do at the tables. I talked about the breast cancer awareness table, and I did this flyer. It's on my website, builditbignow.com. They're called foundation flyers. Then I did this one when we first got the bus, the magic bus. Oh, it's okay, Stephanie. That's okay. But I don't want you to miss, you know, I don't want you to miss all the information that I share because I have been talking and doing my books all this time. So we did this one when we purchased the magic bus. I only have like a handful. Then I have the fundraising flyer in Spanish. So I add this and this and the enroll now card. Good morning, my sweet friend. Absolutely, we have to run with our business. No one else can do it for us. Yes, thank you so much, Denise. And look at you. You had a hard time with Hurricane Michael. Thank God it didn't hit us. I feel bad for everyone who was in the path. It was a really tough destruction in many places. But then look at you, you're already back on your feet and working your business and being engaged. A lot of people don't recover, from anything. Just have to get up and go and do your best, do your best every day. So thank you guys. I think I've talked enough. I still have a few books to go, maybe about 40 more books to go. But you guys made it more enjoyable for me. I have to get my tent. I'm not letting that hurricane get me down. I don't give up. Good, Denise. Thank you. Oh, Stephanie, thank you. You're sweet. Yeah. You know, I want to be able to boost your you know, your enthusiasm so that you can work for that trip in Mexico. I earned all the trips. I didn't go to the last trip because I really couldn't. My husband couldn't get off of work. You know, we were in the middle of, you know, purchasing property, and we could not get away. So we had to let go to two trips that we couldn't go. The cruise, and then last PRP trip that we couldn't go. Oh, Melissa, thank you. You're amazing too. Stop by the booth. I mean the tent. We're gonna have a tent tomorrow at the Miramar Outlets, and I'm gonna be there from 11 to 2. And if you wanna go, Barbara, it's for you, Melissa. Barbara is gonna do a meeting right after we set up. I'm thinking that she's probably gonna do it around 1 p.m. So it's today at Miramar Outlets. If you want to go, and Bridget also, it's gonna be a meeting there. So if you want to go to the setup where Miramar Outlets are today at I probably will start about 1 o'clock. I'm gonna be there at 11, and so you guys are welcome to go there. And of course, the big event is tomorrow. We're walking for our top leader. She was one of our most successful goal leaders, Caridad and Omar Rodriguez. They both passed away of cancer, leukemia. One right after the other one. So we made shirts. I made shirts for all the team that was gonna be, you know, there with us, so we can take pictures. The shirts are really cute in memory of them, so that we can keep the memory together. Their daughter is gonna be there. Vanessa is gonna be there. And it's gonna be a moment for us to get together and share the love for them, because we really miss them. We miss them a lot. And her team misses her too. She was a great leader and a great supporter for her team. So we're walking for her, and you know, it's gonna be a fun event. It's gonna be a fun event for everybody. So thank you guys for being here with me. If you don't have any other questions, if you have questions, go ahead. That's why I'm live. I'd rather you ask questions here than message me. No question is bad questions. All questions are very legit. So make sure that you ask and ask away. So I want to see the excitement, okay? I want to see you guys post pictures, do your events. I want you guys, thank you, Anne. I want you guys to, you know, have that excitement so that your team, don't just post it on your groups. You know, when you post a picture that's out for everybody to see, you're really influencing other ones to join your team. Add your website, add hashtags, get people to join your team and build the excitement that you can on social media. You might have friends that are not that are in your Facebook, and thank you, Laura. Thank you so much, my friend. You might have friends that are in your Facebook, and they are not part of your team, and they don't even know that you sell Avon. That's pretty rough, that they don't know that you sell Avon. So it says, Stephanie says that her walk is tomorrow, and Jackson, I'm hopping off. Great, have a great weekend, you guys. Thank you. So yeah, if they only look at you like for me, I work out, I go out on dream big dates, but they don't know that you're Avon. So if you do Hola Dolores, if you do a live video, if you do a picture of what you're doing with your team, then they're gonna be able to get influence and say, oh, you know what, maybe I should sell Avon with Milagros. I also have other social medias that I put my videos on, like YouTube. I did a live video the other day on YouTube. My pages, I have my pages that I also post. I have like 4 different pages that I post. I have LinkedIn, I have Twitter, I have Snapchat, I have Instagram. I have different social medias, different types of communications. I have WhatsApp. So, when I'm out there talking to people, I ask them, what kind of social media are you on? And then they say, oh, here. Then they tell me, okay, find me here, find me on this social media. So you gotta have different ways of communicating with people. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. I have my other pages if you want to go visit them and see what I share there. Also, my Snapchat is Avon Wings. I post a lot there too. I leave a trail of the things that I do throughout the day. And also, my Instagram is Build It Big Now. My YouTube, Avon Wings. So thank you so much, you guys. Hope you have a successful weekend. Never give up on your dreams and goals. Have a purpose in your life. Go for your millions. Remember that you are in charge of your own future. Not your leader, not your friends, only you. So whatever it is that you do now to make a difference in your life, it's good. Hi, thank you so much, and have an amazing day. Love you guys. Bye.